Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today for Roots and Shoots. I hope that you're all doing well. And I just wanted to get us started by lighting our candle. Anna, can you remember why we light a candle before we start Roots and Shoots class?
To remember that God is with us all the way through.
That's right. As we light the candle, we are remembering that God is with us. He's always with us. And when we do this, we're making a point of setting aside part of our circle for Jesus and for the Holy Spirit to join us as we have our class. So, very carefully light that. If you have one at home, you're welcome to light it too.
Whoa, that is big.
Good candle. All right, I'd like to get us started with a prayer. So if we could all pray together. There we go. Thank you. Father, I thank you for all the kids that are with us this morning and for their families. And I pray that as we listen to this story together, you would open up our hearts and open up our ears and help us to think about things in a new way. And I pray protection over all of our families at Grassroots Church, and that you would help us all to be healthy and happy and safe as we go through our lives today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
On the first day of knowing Jesus in a new way, the women went to the tomb. There were 3 Marys among some other women. Mary Magdalene seemed to lead the way. And there was Mary, the mother of James, as well as Mary, the mother of Jesus. Mary Magdalene was not a mother, but she was a good and dear friend. They carried with them spices to finish the burial, and they wondered how they were going to get inside. But when they got to the tomb, they could see that the stone had been rolled away. So they just looked in. What they saw was nothing. Nothing but the white linen cloth that had covered Jesus' body. They went back to tell the others, the disciples, but most of them didn't believe the women. Peter, being Peter, jumped up and he ran to the tomb. Some say that John ran too and met him there. They went inside the tomb together. They could feel Jesus' presence in the absence, but Jesus was not there. He was gone. He was truly gone. The men returned to tell the other disciples. Mary Magdalene stayed there. She stood outside. She was weeping. She was so sad. She didn't know what to do. She heard a voice. "Woman, why are you weeping?" And through her tears, she saw 2 men. They were dressed all in white. "Jesus is gone," said one of them. "Go, tell the disciples. Tell them that he will meet them in Galilee." "Woman, why are you weeping?" asked another voice. And she turned around and she saw someone, and she thought that he must have been the gardener. "Tell me, where have they taken my Lord? I will go and take him away," she said. "Oh, Mary," said the voice again. And this time, when he said her name, she saw that it was Jesus. Mary stepped forward, but Jesus said, "No, stop. You must not hold me. I have risen, but I am not yet ascended." And then he was gone. Mary went back to tell the others. Now, I wonder, how did the women feel when they saw the open, empty tomb? I wonder, what did the disciples who had stayed behind because they didn't believe the women, what did they feel and what did they think when Peter and John came back and confirmed that Jesus really was gone? I wonder why Mary thought that Jesus was a gardener. And now, I wonder if there's anything in your house or in this room that you can bring and put beside us and in our table that will help you to understand the story in a better way or helps you to connect to the story in any way. If you could bring those items in front of you, then you guys, your family can talk about them together. Now, as we move into creative response time at home, there's lots of different ways that you can respond to the Holy Spirit as you are moved and as you think about the story that we just heard. You can use items at home like Lego or blocks or Play-Doh or paint. Think about the story of women going to the tomb and the two men dressed in white appearing to Mary. Think about what that means to you and in your life and see what you can create. If you would like to make your own copy of this story at home, I will put the coloring page that I used in this story, in this copy, on our church website, and you can print off your own copy and you can color it in your way, or maybe you could draw your own copy or make it out of materials at home. I would love to see what you create for creative response time as you think about this story, and you could maybe post a picture or a video in our Grassroots Facebook page so everybody could see it. Thank you for joining us today for Roots and Shoots. It's time to say goodbye for now. I will be thinking about you guys this week and about your families and praying that you all stay healthy and safe. We're going to blow out our candle now. Anna, can you remind us why we blow out our candle at the end of Roots and Shoots?
To make to remember that God is going out with us.
That's right. As we go out into the world, we are remembering that we carry the light of God with us in our hearts, and that our time with Jesus in the classroom is done for now, but that it'll come back again next week, right? Right. So thanks for coming, everybody, and I hope that you move into some creative response time now. Remember that you can recreate our story in a fun way, or just do whatever you feel moved to do. And we would love to see some pictures of your creations, and you can post them on the Facebook page of the church, or if you'd rather email me, you can send them to amy.b@grassroots.church. Thanks. So Anna, can you do us the honors and blow out our candle? Bye guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you.